What's up, guys? It's Monday. The transfer window is come and gone. There's no Monday Night Football, which means we have to liven things up with a quiz. And today we're focusing on the World Cup. Obviously, we got the latest edition coming in 2026. We're going to start beefing up our content covering the World Cup ahead of the tournament this summer in the United States, Mexico, and Canada. So today we're heading on over to Sporkle, the best places to get all your quizzes. And we are going to be naming the players with the most appearances since 2000 for basically the big 8 countries that we know are pretty much at every World Cup and are always considered the favourites for the World Cup. And of course, since 2000, the teams that have won all of the World Cups in Brazil, Spain, Germany, Italy, France, Argentina. Obviously, England, Netherlands haven't, but they're always there and in and around it. So, 88 to get, 15 minutes to do it. I feel like a few of these could be tough, but I'm going to feel confident. I feel good about giving myself at least a 75. I'm thinking a 75 out of 88. I'd be pretty happy with that. But let's see how we get on. As always, I'll make sure to leave a link in the description. Let me know in the comments how you guys get on. 3, 2, 1. Let's get into this thing. Okay, Brazil. Thiago Silva going to get a nod here. He is 15 appearances. Wow. I think Neymar will also get a nod, of course. Ronaldo, probably. Yes. Ronaldinho. Not Ronaldinho. Interesting. David Luiz. No. Julio Cesar. Yes. Dani Alves, surely. No, not Dani Alves. That's surprising. Marcelo. No. Cafu. Yeah. Lucio. Yeah. Roberto Carlos. No. Casemiro in midfield. No. Okay, let's go for Casillas. Raul. Yeah. Torres. Yeah. And David Villa up top. Yes, indeed. Midfielders. Gotta be Iniesta. Xavi. Busquets. No, not Busquets. Senna. Helguera. No. Salgado. No. Piqué. Yeah. Puyol. Yes. Alba. Yeah. And the right back wouldn't be Navas. No, that's a bit of a mad shout. Okay. Over to Italy. Buffon. Zambrotta. Cannavaro, of course, the captain and the Ballon d'Or winner after leading Italy to the World Cup. Centre backs, who else have we got? Chiellini, yeah. Aragrosso, yeah. Bonucci, no, not Bonucci, interesting. Materazzi. Okay, Pirlo, surely. Yeah, Gattuso, I would imagine he's also in there. No, not Gattuso. Interesting. Am I spelling it wrong? Gattuso. Yeah, I was spelling it wrong. Is in there. Other midfielders for Italy. No. Inzaghi at the forward line. No. Balotelli. No, that's a wild shout. Luca Toni. No. Del Piero. The Italian team's not really remembered as much for their forwards as they're for their defenders and midfielders. So it's very different to most other countries. Who else are we thinking of there? All right, come back there. Let's go Germany. Surely it's Manuel Neuer. No, it's not Neuer. Interesting. Oliver Kahn. It has to be Neuer. Oh, am I spelling it wrong? Yeah, okay. Aye. Philip Lam, yeah. Hummels. No, not Mats Hummels. Okay. Wow. I already drawn a blank. Gundogan. Surely Thomas Muller gets the nod. Yeah, Miroslav Klose is also. Podolski. Nice one. Kurtza, no. Ozil, yeah. Wow, Ozil, that's a surprising one. Khedira. Yeah, Sammy Khedira. And Tony Cruz in there as well. Schweinsteiger. I'm probably spelling that wrong, and Schweinsteiger probably is in there. Kimmich, no. Other German defenders, Boateng. Yeah. I'm really surprised that Hummels doesn't get the nod there. Left back, I feel like they didn't really have a prominent left back. Obviously got to the final 2002. Disappointed in 2006 on their home turf. Who else was involved around that time? Oh, no, that's going to annoy me. I'm coming back there. And Van der Sar goals? No. Tim Krul? Is he involved for enough? Yeah. Yeah, the goalkeeper for the Netherlands. That could be a tough one to look into. Schneider? Yeah. Van der Vaart? No. Depay? No. Yeah, of course. Kluivert? No. Van Bronckhorst. Obviously, remember him for that cracker he got in the 2010 World Cup. Van Bronckhorst is there. Van Bommel, is he also in there? He is, of course, one of the dirtiest players of all time. So I remember Mark Van Bommel, Van Persie. Yeah. Van Nistelrooy? No. Weghorst, he's been around for a while now. No. De Jong. Yeah, Nigel De Jong, yeah. Another player that knew his way around the tackle, like to get down and dirty. I know that ex-Ajax goalkeeper, I just can't think of his name. The Dutch goalkeeper. And the other positions, I imagine they would have been on that team in 2010. But I just can't for the life of me think of anyone else. Who else have we got? Alright, let's just go. Jordan Pickford, yeah. Kyle Walker, no. Okay. Neville, no. Cole, yeah. Terry, no. Ferdinand, yes. Right, Stones, he would have been around, but yeah. Maguire, yeah. Alright, Rice, no. Okay. Scholes, no, he wouldn't have been there either. Stevie Gerrard, yeah. Frankie Lampard, yeah. Other midfielder there for England, not Henderson. Yeah, Jordan Henderson, wow. Wayne Rooney, Harry Kane, and Sterling? No. Owen? No. Defoe? Yeah. Who else? Theo Walcott? No, I'm really glad he's actually not the answer. That would have just annoyed me. Other English guys. Who else is up front? Rashford. Yeah, wow, Marcus Rashford. Wow. There you go. Martinez for... Yeah, I'm probably not going to get the goalkeeper then if it's not Martinez. Let's see, Messi. Yeah. Wow, 26 appearances. That's unbelievable. Let's see. Mascherano. Cambiaso? No. Martinez. I already tried Martinez. Yeah, I'll just guess it again. That's how this works. Aguero. Yeah, wow. Batistuta probably wasn't around enough. Stuta. Yeah. Other forward for Tevez? No. Lloris. Yeah, I'm going to move on to France. Come back to the ones where I'm stuck. Let's see. Griezmann. Yes. Giroud. Yeah. Henry. Yeah. Pogba. People kind of sleep on Pogba, but like he was there for a while. Conte? No, yeah, that was a long one. That was a long shot. Midfielders. Petit. No. Vieira. Yes, Patrick Vieira. Matuidi Memory all tied there. All right, left back. Oh, why are the defenders so hard right now? Varane, yeah. Who else? Who partnered Varane in centre back in the World Cup winning team? I cannot remember who that was. That's interesting. Yeah, struggling here with the Argentinians. Zanetti. No Zanetti. Melito. Yeah, wow, this is not going very well. I thought I would do better on this, I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy that I got all of England, but I feel like I should be doing better here. There's still plenty of time to go, only 57 out of 88. Let's not forget, I set myself a goal against 75 here. Okay, Brazil. Who else was on that team that won it all? Rivaldo. I was trying to remember the guys that were there for that and then also there for 2006 and potentially even beyond that. That's where it becomes difficult. Alexandro. Acosta. Maicon. No. I'm really surprised that Dani Alves is not on this list. I'm not gonna lie. That one's kind of throwing me a little bit. Rudiger? No. The Italians. Oh, Maldini? No. Zambrotta, Maldini, Nesta. Yes, okay, Alessandro Nesta. Here we go. The midfielders, Giovinco. I feel like it's going to be someone random, like Chiesa. No. Like he's been playing recently for Italy. And that's me sleep on them because they've been so bang average of late that you just really don't remember anyone. Spain is not Rodri. Who else has been playing midfield? Silva. Yeah, Gilberto Silva in there for Brazil. Wow. That's a bit surprising now. So we got not Janino. No. Alves. Why do I keep trying Alves? Oh my god, who was that Dutch goalkeeper? It's not Van der Sar. Who is that feckin' Dutch goalkeeper? Oh, that's really gonna annoy me. Argentinians, other Dutch forwards. Arjen Robben. Yes, of course. Come on. Let's see. Kaka? No Kaka. Surprising. Huh. Hernandez, no. Fernandinho, no. That was a bold call. Ooh, wow. This is bad. Zabaleta? No. Not Zabaleta. Otamendi. Yes, Nicholas Otamendi. He's in there. Not Zanetti. That's surprising. Who else? Who else went in there for Argentina? Because I know I'm going to know all these guys. And just like they're just not coming to front of mind at this moment. Hernandez? Yes, Abdel Hernandez, yeah. Not Pavard. Who was the right back around like the 2010 time? Who was the French right back? Roberto. No. And Dirk Kuyt. He was always around. Yeah, Dirk Kuyt. Look at him go. Fair play to you, Dirk. Okay. All right. A few of these. Hierro. No, not Hierro. Not Helguera. No, damn. Thought I was onto something there. Carvajal? No. Okay, the Germans. I feel like that last midfielder is definitely Bastian Schweinsteiger. It's not Ram. No. I wouldn't remember who was left back. Yeah. Or even at centre back. And Matt Hayes. I probably wasn't there long. During 2002 or probably even 2006, really, nothing's really clicking with me there. The midfielders, Diego, no. I'm just forgetting like every Brazilian midfielder. Ronaldinho, no. Who else was on that Brazilian team? My God. The best teams ever. I'm blanking on like half of their players. Oh, yeah. Oscar? No. I played a few games, but sure luck. Virginio? No. Wow. Totti? Yeah, Francesco Totti. Okay. And we're about to run out of time. Looks like 64 is going to be the number that I finish on. 64 out of 88. Oh, I was spelling Busquets wrong. Okay, I had to put in all of Dani Alves. Like, that's a load of crap. I knew Dani Alves should have been on that list. So there's one, and there's two. Okay, Sergio Ramos obviously should have got that. Mertesacker, Friedrich Metzelder, yeah. And Schweinsteiger, yeah. Okay, so beaten by spelling on 1, 2. Beaten on having to type in full name on 1 there. Stecklenburg, that's the name of the goalkeeper that I couldn't think of, yeah. Erasmus Tyson, not gonna think of Johnny Heidegger. Daily Blind, maybe should have been able to guess that. Romero, yeah. Yeah, Tagliafico. Rojo, wow. Rojo. Fair play. Yeah, Heinz, Di Maria. Di Maria is a shocking one. I absolutely should be getting Di Maria. Gonzalo Higuain. Yeah. Thuram Gallas. That's a surprising one there. Okay, so I finished with 64, but I feel like I'm giving myself a 67 because Dani Alves, that's a load of crap. I didn't have to type in the full name for anyone else except for him. And Busquets and Schweinsteiger, I knew them. I just misspelled their names. But hey, gave it a decent go. 73%, 64 out of 88. Interesting. You guys, let me know how you get on. That was a bit of a tough one. That was tougher than I thought it was going to be. I don't know why I thought that was going to be a cakewalk and I'd get right through it, not a bother. But yeah, if you like this content, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and there's going to be a lot more World Cup coverage, not just quizzes. There's going to be a lot of more in-depth coverage of the World Cup leading up to the big tournament this summer in the US, Mexico, and Canada. Can't wait for it. So yeah, if you want the best World Cup coverage, stay tuned to the Hand of Gaine. Peace out.